Yo, what's going on guys, Manny here and welcome back to my Sunday League football experience. You know, the idea of being on a winning streak can mess with the mentality of a team sometimes, and I think that might have been what happened to us because complacency, in my opinion, was definitely setting in. Like I said in the last Sunday League video though, we have to bounce back. We can only use it in a positive way, otherwise then what's the point? I actually do believe that we can push forward and go on some sort of streak. Now we know that it's not all going to be plain sailing. We have to work harder if we want to win the league. On to the fixture at hand, Woolwich Spartans. Last time we played them, this is what went down.
Jack, not too far. Oh, see? Fucking hell. I've got to concentrate and not at the end of half time come out fast asleep like that.
Yeah! Oh! Well done, James! Missed it.
Yeah, you could say quite a comfortable win. Will that be the case today? Let's find out. Here we are now. Once again, don't be deceived by the sun. It was very, very cold. Anyway, Woolwich Spartans are in their white kit. We are in our red kit, and we get the game underway. We spread it out to Connor. Connor beats this number 8, tries to knock it down the line to me, and he does so successfully. However, I let a loose touch go by, beat the 8th to the ball in the end though, and win a free kick. If there's anything I can tell you, that was not the last time there was someone on the ground today. There were plenty of tackles flying in, but this time Toby goes there, beats the man, but unfortunately we can't make anything of his cross. Connor then actually knocks the ball down the line to me. I get there in front of that guy, and I was going to drop the shoulder, but he just shoves me in the back and we get a free kick. Last time I recall when someone shoved me in the back, I did end up getting the ball kicked at my back and retaliating, which resulted in me getting sent off. That was the one sending off I've had in my life in any sort of football. That free kick is to be taken from the left by myself. I play it into the box. It's headed away by 11, only as far as Connor, who then looks to shoot. He doesn't catch it cleanly. It falls to Tommy. He shoots, but the keeper catches it easily. We're over on the right hand side now, and Tommy's looking to support Jack. Jack decides he doesn't need it, plays it into the box, and he causes some confusion there, but there's none of our players there to pounce on it. Without being biased, I would say most of the game was in our hands for a long period of time, but they weren't short of any chances, and they go through here. We're looking for the offside trap. It's not given, and it's 1-0 to Woolwich Spartans. Will we go on a slump instead of bouncing back? We're about to see. Jack has it on the far right hand side. He's thrown it into the box. It's a long high one. No one knows what to do. It bounces there across to Charlie, but it's a good reaction save from their goalkeeper. Toby decided to be on corner duties today from the right. I rise up there with the header, but I can't get it on target. Ooh, did I forget to tell you, this is a game of talking points, and this is one of the big ones here. Offside or not. We were claiming offside. We did get the decision in the end, but I don't know, it was tight. It's one of those where from the angle you can't tell properly, but I don't think it was offside personally. That is my personal thing. So we could have been 2-0 down, but in Sunday League you don't have professional linos or anything. Most of the time it's someone's dad or a substitute, so you can't really complain when you don't get offsides, and we need to realise that. So we do escape with one big time, and here I'm trying to escape from this big guy. I do manage to do that just about in the end. Beat the 6, play it around the corner to Toby. Toby flicks a pass into my path. Unfortunately, it just hits me right under my chin. Sort of there, couldn't control it. The big number 12 skips past Connor here and he plays a decent ball down the line. It looks like no one's going to get there, but Matt has to sweep up in the end and play it safe. They then resort to using the long throw, and Sam's challenging with that guy. It comes out to the guy with no number on his shirt, which actually doesn't help me, just for future reference, just saying. They're actually starting to get more into the game, but it seems to be on counter-attack, so we get caught a bit at the back, and this time the guy with no number on his shirt again, which still doesn't help me, does play it into the box, but Matt cuts it out really well and we can get away. I have to remind you as well, although it doesn't look like it, the surface was really wet and really slippery, but this time Tommy goes for a shot. It's a decent effort, and maybe just would have bounced awkwardly in front of the goalkeeper. Toby picks this one up in the middle, not far away from their box, uses Tommy as a decoy, then goes to the decoy, and Tommy puts a dangerous ball across the box. Well done from the number 2 there to stop that though. Number 6 picks this up and he plays a decent ball out wide. It's flicked on, and this is another talking point. Did we step up quickly enough? I don't know. I think it's a system that's very dangerous, and that's what happens if you don't get it right. And it's played across the box there. We do escape once more. It is most definitely not a ball scoring game as Toby controls it and plays it through to me with the outside of his boot. I try and strike it as cleanly as I can, but it's a good hand from the goalkeeper and they do get that away. I have been mentioning a lot about talking points, and this is one of the big ones. Oh, it doesn't even look nice for me to look at it. Sam's tackle. He did get the ball, but it's two-footed and it's very high. I would definitely be going mad if that was me. And if we had scored from that, they would have gone nuts, I imagine. But yeah, the guy who was on the end of that decided to foul Tommy, and we get a free kick for that. But I don't know. It did cause a lot of problems in the game. There was a good period of 2 minutes or so of talking and debating with the referee. But yeah, the game happens so quickly sometimes. You can't even make a rational decision. But I'd say if that was me, I would be calling for all sorts. That's me being honest.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love.
Anyway, we cannot forget we are actually down by a goal right now, so we have to get back into the game and get back into the game very quickly as I play this one out wide to Temi. Temi beats his man so easily, and that's one of my favourite things about him. He can take someone on and beat them in the blink of an eye. He takes it down the line, does really well, plays it back, and Charlie then picks up, finishes it into the bottom corner, so it's 1-1, and he's back in the scoring sheet. And I actually have something that you guys have been asking for a lot. We have a bit of drone footage here and there. Obviously, it can't go for the whole game, but we've managed to get the replay of some of the goals. We have a free kick deep inside our half. It's played forward by Matt. Toby gets the flick on looking for Charlie, but they put the ball into touch. Not long before half time, and Temi with a neat back heel to Sam. Sam puts the ball into the box. It looks like it's coming all the way to the back post to me. I set myself, play it back to Tommy. He flicks it to Charlie. Charlie looks like he might score again, but it whizzes past the post. Connor picks this up out wide. It's a bit of a loose touch, but 12 goes flying in there and leaves him on the ground. I don't think there was too much malice in that attempt though, and the referee just gives him a talking to. So that's how the score is at half time. We've gone in tied at 1-1. It's just a question of who's going to take the lead in the second half, because there's plenty of chances. We're ready to get back into it. Woolwich Spartans kick us off, and we have this little bird's eye view for some shots today, like I mentioned. It's kind of cool. Here we are with the first real chance of the second half as Toby tries to sort his feet out there, slipping from under him. It goes to Charlie on the edge of the box. He lines up a shot, and it is tipped over the bar. Up the other end though, and they waste no time bringing it forward. It's played down the line. The guy with no number on his shirt, damn you, damn you. He plays it into the path of the 8, who actually has a number, and it's a good save from Brad. He sets it back to the shirtless guy, and he puts it over the bar. That's what happens when you don't make my job easier. We then take it forward, and Jack pops into the path for Toby, and it's another guy with no number coming across, but it's a very, very nice tackle. We do already know that Tommy possesses great vision as he plays this one into me. I knock it into the box. It's cleared away by 47, and that will be a corner. Again, it's Toby on the corner. It's a decent ball into the box. Sam gets his head to it, bounces. They don't deal with it. It falls to Charlie, and that's his second of the game, so it's 2-1 to us, and we are in the lead now. In case you didn't notice, Bradley's on the pitch. He knocks it into the path for Charlie, who flicks it first time round the corner to me. I have a bit of time in front of me. Play it back to Charlie eventually. He's going down the left-hand side, puts it into the box, and the keeper catches that easily. I'm not quite sure what this angle is. It's not a bird's eye view, but it is something that does look kind of cool. If you guys play Football Manager, you'll know about such angles. But yeah, you can see I'm going on a little run here, knock it into the path for Toby. He takes a touch and tries to play it back to myself or Jed. I'm not sure. We get our runs mixed up though, and then Toby's then left to have to try and win the ball back, which he does, but he is then fouled as a result of that. And yeah, I'm just knackered a bit. I was on 1 hour's sleep. Don't judge me. Anyway, back to proceedings, and Tommy has the free kick, tries to slip it in, but the goalkeeper reacts well. I'm not sure. I think he might have been able to catch that. They then have a corner of their own. It's taken in by the number 11. It's an in-swinging corner. Good delivery, but the 6 can't guide it goalwards. Jack's coming forward from right back again. He knocks it down the line for Jed. Jed controls it and takes it away from this guy. He looks up and he plays it into the path for Thomas, who's just come on the pitch. Thomas tries to have a shot there. It's a snapshot, and it goes wide of the target. The ball is up in the air, and it's flicked on by the number 11. 12 is then trying to break here. He's got a few options, running towards the box. He holds it up well, and he gets the corner off of Joe. Another chance for Woolwich Spartans to get back into the game. Another in-swinging corner. It's headed down. It's just deflected everywhere, and it's ended up in the back of the net. And I think it touched me. So I don't know. I don't want to claim it. No one wants to claim an own goal. So I'm not going to talk too much about it. So we've just conceded, and what does Jed decide to do? He decides I'm going to be serious. I'm taking off my undershirt. I told him not to wear undershirts when it's hot, but some guy on the sideline just started singing when he took off his top. I'm not sure, that's a bit creepy. Charlie knocks a long ball forward looking for James, and he made a good run here. He beats the goalkeeper to the ball. The goalkeeper's come out a very long way. Jed's trying to make a late run into the box, but James knocks it straight into the arms of the keeper. 2-2, and the game could go either way. This time they go on the counter attack. It's a ball, and it's slipping. Matt can't deal with it there. It comes across to to the guy with no number on his shirt and he drags his shot wide, luckily for us. In case we did need a reminder they could easily get something and snatch something from this game, that was it. Anyway, Jed wins this flick on here. Thomas is too strong for the 47, cuts inside away from the 5, gets a bit of luck there, but he gets the ball out wide to me and I play it into the path for Tommy. He takes a shot on his right foot eventually. It comes out to me who's following up and I've actually scored. I think that's 2-2 now. Obviously I got the penalty last game, but that is 3-2 now and we are in the lead. Can we hold on to the end? Matt wins this header in the middle. It falls down to Charlie who flicks it on. He's looking for James. James does well to come across. 47's trying to do everything he can to stop him. James holds him off for long enough to play to Tommy. Tommy plays it through looking for Jed, but it's poked out for a corner by the number 22. That corner is then played into the box and I promise you, I just couldn't see anything. The sun was in my eyes. It looks like I'm scared of the ball there for real, but the sun just came in my eyes and I was like... 11 tries to beat Bradley with the ball. He can't. Bradley knocks it into my feet. I take it across away from the 11 and the 6 and I do win a free kick. I floated this into the box, but this time no one is challenging for the ball and they just nod it out. It looks like they might break. They're trying to get one last chance in the game. It's cleared away by Tommy with a nice pass. Jed's trying to make something out of it. Does eventually beat the guy to it. He's gone for the lights though. He's seen the lights and he's blazed it wide and over. This time they have it out wide and that guy gets sandwiched really, but we do get the ball. No free kicks given. Thomas has an eye for a pass. Unfortunately, this one's too far for Jed. I've just come off the pitch at this point, but I literally turned around and saw this strike and I was like, whoa, because I thought it was going in. It was a decent attempt from the number 6. Last time Jed was in this corner, he was giving someone samba lessons and I'm pretty sure he tried to do the same there as he drops the shoulder on that guy, but he runs it too far. It goes into Nath, he goes for the shot, it's blocked, and they clear it out, leaving a very, very frustrated Jed. But that is the end of the game. We've actually won this one 3-2. We made a bit of hard work of it and we could easily have lost the game at the same time. But what matters in the end is that we got the win. We need to use this as momentum and get the wins racked up. But yeah, anyway guys, that is it for this week's Sunday League. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Peace.
Haircair, where I'm from, pain kills man like Jiraiya, but we still find the Messiah. Listen, my name's not on a headstone, my name's on a flyer. Tracksuit, more time or random attire. Might flex small, cause I did prior.